There is only one presence and one power active within me and throughout the universe. God, the good, omnipotent.
Hello, and welcome to our podcast. This is Unity Church of Chatsworth. Our spiritual leader, Reverend John Washington, and I am Michelle Washington, RN, pastoral nurse.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. Paraphrasing or rephrasing from the New Testament book of Acts, from the NIV. For in God we live and move and have our being. As some of your own prophets have said, for we are God's offspring. And so it is.
The Sunday school teacher was just finishing a lesson on honesty. Do you know where children go if they don't put their money in the collection plate? The teacher asked. Bobby raised his hand and blurted out, "Yes, ma'am, they go to the movies." From the Revealing Word by Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity. The metaphysical meaning of spiritual power. Spiritual power is omnipresent. It is released in our body by spiritualizing our consciousness. This divine energy will surge through us as we erase negative thoughts from consciousness and become one with God mind. Are opposite words. And for the word power, we have strength or force.
Life,
Yes.
animation,
Ability,
yes.
capability. So when we talk about our special gifts, power evokes that abilities that we have within.
Thank you, Michelle. And again, I am reminded of our New Testament scripture where when the Comforter comes, the Comforter doesn't come quietly. We find in Acts that the room is full of energy and there's wind blowing and there's fire and there's activity and it's quite the moment. And so again, the idea of power, we can really, I'm going to almost say dissect it into lots of different elements, lots of different forms. And so we're taking a look at that today, Michelle.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm always amazed when we say our affirmation.
Yes.
That words have power.
Words have power.
As we're saying our affirmation for today, alive, alert, energized, enthusiastic, it kind of raises that up in you.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah. And again, in God, we live, move, and have our being. And I always want to say beingness. Are we being active and energized and enthusiastic? Or are we, I'm going to say in contrast, those would be antonyms. Are we being slow and sluggish? And I'm going to say lifeless. And no, we're not talking about those terms today.
Right.
We're talking about being fully energized today, Michelle.
Yes.
It is not I, but the Christ within who does the work.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Have a blessed week.
I'm alive, I'm alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, I'm alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive,
I'm alert.
I'm alive,
I'm alert.
I'm alive, I'm alert, enthusiastic.